for example.
Yeah, which one?
I'm too old. He was like 88.
They're never too old for solar. The people that actually need solar, the people that are there during the day, because when you're there during the day, you're using your own electricity. Peak or daytime electricity costs 3 to 4 times more than off-peak. So for some reason, this is what I say, I go a bit further. For some reason, the people that do buy solar are young families. They're the ones that don't need it. The people that are here during the day are the ones that do need it. And it's 100% true, because their bill, if it's 100 a month and they're using 10 kilowatts a day, that people can use 20 kilowatts at night and pay an $80 bill. The people during the day, a solar is only good during daylight hours. It eliminates the most expensive part of your bill. You've got peak and off-peak. Off-peak is 10 p.m. at night to 11 a.m. in the morning. So that old bloke is going to be in bed early and maybe up early, but unless he's up before 70, all his usage is going to be peak. So that's usually those old people are the ones that have to get it, and they've got retirement funds. They're easy to sell to if they trust you. Stephanie, what's an objection you've had?
Sorry, so who are you using Sunline
So
Energy,
you're the customer?
but you're community bulk.
Yeah, so basically we're an official community bulk solar program. Basically we cover an area, and the biggest cost of solar in rural Victoria is installation. So put it this way, and I use this example every time. So all the big panel, inverter and clean energy accredited installers are from Melbourne. So everyone in Warrnambool that's bought a solar system, and we've sold over 100 in around here, Port Fairy, Portland. We're finishing off this area in Warrnambool. But everyone that's bought, we very rarely have come across anyone that's paid less than 11,000 for a 5 kilowatt system. It's because all the installers, the panels come from Melbourne. So one installer will come from Melbourne. He'll have to pay for the panels and everything. And a basic install from a good installer costs $2,500. They'll get one done in a day. They'll spend 7 hours coming here and back. We have all our installers staying up here. We pay for their accommodation, their wages. We get 4 installs done in a day for $2,500 versus 3. So we're saving up to 4. If we actually get 4 done a day, we save up to $3,500 install. That's the savings that you guys get. We're a little bit inflexible that you've only got a week to book in your installs over a period of time, but if you want to save 3 or 4 grand and get the best panels and best inverters, then you've got no choice. I mean, you know, it's up to you whether you get a time or not. You know, you're crazy not getting an appointment, but you know, if it's the wrong time, it's the wrong time. Simple as that. Go to the next door. The harder you try, going back to what I was saying before, the harder you try, the less chance you are of making a lead. I would always get 10 a day, and then I remember one day on a Saturday I had a couple of new reps, and I was in an area, it was all brand new, and I knocked for 3.5 hours, and I did not get one lead. I got 3 leads all the way to Vero, and they pulled out last minute because I was on 32. And I wanted to get that 3 to get that 18. My commission structure 36 plus 1800, and I just wanted to get that extra 3, and I couldn't get it. And so I was trying too hard. So what you want to do, if you don't want to try and sell too hard, you don't want to look excited. You don't want to look like you're making a buck out of them. Almost just when they book in, yeah, no worries. Just write down a few tips. Lovely to meet you. Walk to the next door. As soon as you get a lead, never ever walk off to a park. It's like shit, he's just made his money for the day, and so go to the next house, and people see you as you go around streets. You know, like never throw cigarette butts on the ground. If you ever smoke, don't do it in public. Be respectful. Don't walk on people's lawns. Don't be talking on the mobile phone, or don't. Just remember the amount of people that I've walked past and said hi to, and then 5 blocks later I've knocked their door at 6:30, and they never in the world would have booked in. They said, look, we saw you before, and we saw you in your van before, and you let that mother and daughter cross. Come in. We never ever would book in with a door-to-door salesman, but you know, we trust you, so come in. You'd be amazed how many leads you get. It's all about 1%ers, those being respectful, respecting people's communities. I mean, you know, I'm the one that's going to get calls from. I mean, sometimes you'll get guys that look dodgy or throwing cigarette butts on the ground, and then the neighbours will ring the police or community watch, and then the rep will call me, and I'll have to go and smooth it over. So be respectful. If anyone ever is ever rude, just say no worries, no, fine mate, you know, and just walk on to the next door. So just whatever you do reflects on the company, and it's amazing also how many people that we book in, sell a system to, then we move to a different part of Warrnambool and they go, oh, my brother just bought a system yesterday, get me a time. I was trying to get in with you anyway. So